Butterflies, a nonfiction story by Tori Kosara. Here's our title page, Butterflies by Tori Kosara. Butterflies are flying insects that often have beautifully colored wings. They can be found in many places around the world, but most species live in warm tropical areas such as rainforests. Have you ever seen a butterfly where you live? Me too. Butterflies begin their lives as eggs. Often the eggs are laid on a leaf. It can take anywhere between a few days to 3 weeks for a butterfly egg to hatch. So these are butterfly eggs. They look a lot different than chicken eggs. When the egg hatches, a tiny larva emerges. A butterfly larva is also called a caterpillar. The caterpillar eats and eats, growing so big that it may shed its skin up to 6 times. Did you know a butterfly begins its life as a caterpillar? That's so neat. Books can teach us about so many things. Most caterpillars are herbivores. They munch on leaves and flowers. It says, how do you think caterpillars move? Yeah, they crawl along. Look at all the caterpillars right here on this leaf. They must be very hungry. After about 4 weeks, the caterpillar spins a layer of silk called a cocoon around itself. Once it has created the cocoon, the caterpillar becomes a pupa or chrysalis. Inside, the caterpillar slowly transforms into a butterfly. This process is known as metamorphosis. That is a very big word, metamorphosis. Says, where do caterpillars build their cocoons? Looks like this cocoon is attached to maybe a branch or off of a little branch of the tree, or maybe the stem of a flower. The caterpillar stays in the chrysalis for up to 15 days. Finally, a beautiful butterfly emerges. That means the butterfly comes out. You can see it inside of its chrysalis here. And then it's starting to emerge. It's starting to come out, spread its little wings. Butterflies drink the nectar from flowers using it's a proboscis. Some butterflies sip liquids from fruit. So here's a sign saying proboscis. It's like a little straw that comes right from the butterfly's mouth, and that's how they eat, through a straw. At night or during bad weather, butterflies hang from the undersides of leaves. They may also hide between rocks or in other safe places. Where else do you think a butterfly might take shelter during a storm? Good idea. The scaly wings of a butterfly can be many beautiful colors, such as blue, yellow, or orange. These colorful scales can act as camouflage. They can also warn away enemies. So they can kind of help to hide them. Do you see that that's a butterfly? Why do you think butterflies need to hide from their enemies? This butterfly has a neat pattern on its wing. It actually kind of makes it look like it has a really big eye. That would scare off enemies so that the butterflies won't get eaten or harmed. Because they are cold-blooded, butterflies often warm themselves in the sun until they are ready to fly. What do you do when you are cold? I like to wrap up in a cozy blanket. Monarch butterflies have orange and black wings. Male or boy monarchs have an extra dark spot on the back of their wing. Female or girl monarchs do not have this spot. Can you tell which of these monarch butterflies is the male and which is the female? Oh, look, boys and girls, I see the extra dark spot on the wing. So this must be the male. That's the boy. Here's the girl. The largest butterfly in the world is the Queen Alexandra's birdwing, which has a wingspan of up to 1 foot. That is so very big. Oh, the pygmy blue is the smallest butterfly in the world. This tiny butterfly measures only 0.62 inches from wing to wing. So they're showing somebody's finger, and then they're being able to compare the size of that little baby, or that little tiny butterfly with someone's finger. That's very small. Oopsie daisy. My book's getting heavy, isn't it? Butterflies are similar to moths, but they are different insects. Most butterflies are active during the day, while moths come out at night. Moths also have more scales on their wings. This gives them a fuzzy look. What other differences do you notice? Oh, I see that. I see that this body looks a lot bigger. Like the moth body looks bigger than the butterfly body. And the moth legs also seem to be bigger than the legs of the butterfly. Butterflies help pollinate flowers, just like bees do. There are 20,000 types of butterflies on the planet, and each one is important.